rating show.
I know, you're doing a great job on your show.
Listen to your dad, Tom Leykis. He tells the truth, girl.
How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh? How big's your
Oh, dear, come over here, I'll show you.
You're totally like my teacher.
Oh, boy, you come over here, I'll teach you something.
Okay.
Once a guy is sleeps with a guy or has oral sex with him, he's not bi, he's gay. Once you go down that Hershey Highway, there's no coming back.
Well, I've never called in because, you know, I'm a little more educated than most of the callers that call in.
I see.
But I would say most of the guys that listen to your show, I'd be surprised if they had a BA.
BA?
No, not a bare ass. A bachelor's.
Oh!
Sometimes it's nice to just have a quick ass. But honestly, I'm really about to weigh him down.
Well, great, let's make an appointment. Give me 5 minutes, I'll give you the world.
I'm hooking up with her 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, total booty call. Go out and have lunch with her. We run into one of her friends, and she goes, well, this is my boyfriend. I was flabbergasted. My boyfriend. I'm thinking, boyfriend. I went to the freaking dictionary to look up the word boyfriend. Nowhere under any of the definitions that say some guy that gave me 3 drinks and bangs me.
Why do you keep talking about your wallet?
Because it's so huge, you can't avoid talking about it.
Well, is that what you make love to at night? I hope so, because that's obviously all you get.
I'll tell you what I do is I unfold it, and I kind of wrap it around Big Jim, and I just go for it. You're not like the usual bimbos who call in. I imagine you're well-informed on the issues. Would that be right?
Yeah, I am.
You are? Okay. What were one of the top 5 stories this week?
Well, the last thing I remember is, like, the Dom.
Yeah, when was that?
That was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and you haven't read the paper since?
No.
Mm-hmm. After a while, it goes beyond shooting fish in a barrel. You know what I'm saying? It's like too easy.
What do you mean?
You think about that, dear.
You women in this world are all about on men, and it makes me sick.
Oh, all right, well, that's enough salty language there, Sailor.
It was on a dry spell, and I decided to engage in a little oral stimulation from a transvestite. She was good looking, too. Or he was good looking, too.
Yeah, I mean, they know how we like it.
Yeah, exactly. They know what you want.
I don't care if a guy knows better what I like. You know what? There's still that stubble factor. When I'm getting oral, I don't want to feel stubble.
Yeah.
Well, not on a chick or a guy. I don't want to feel it.
What do you feel about verbal abuse?
What do I feel about verbal abuse?
Do you think?
I think it makes for a great radio format. It's been very profitable for me. What man is looking for a woman who's educated?
Oh, Jesus, what are you going to do? Just go around banging your life away?
Now you know what it's like to be me.
You take too much time talking.
That's my job. It's the Tom Leykis show.
No, I understand that, but I think to get more callers, keep it moving, stop wasting time on, like, boring people.
Here, are you a program director or something? I mean, you a consultant?
No, it's my opinion.
I've got the number one show in the afternoon doing what I'm doing, and you call in and you tell me how I should be doing.
No, it's just my opinion. I'm trying to help you out.
But the thing is, I don't need help. I'm number one. You just call me number one. Don't even call me Tom. Just call me number one. From Los Angeles, it's the number one show. Oh, happy day. And now, here he is. Number one. Thank you for tuning in to the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No. I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You gotta need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800. 866. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. Here we are together again on the radio on this Friday with wide open telephones where anything goes, anything at all. We can talk about anything that's on your mind. We don't care. I want to welcome our friends listening to us on Live 105.3 in Dallas. We have been for some time in the gulag of 11 p.m. to 2 or 3 a.m., I don't even know, for some time. And the management at Live 105.3 changed. And when it changed, that gave us the opportunity to come back to our rightful place, 7 to 10 p.m. every night on Live 105.3, right after Russ Martin. And we are thrilled beyond belief. And I was on the phone with the brass at the radio station today. And this year, not only are we back on at our regular time slot, but also we're going to make an appearance in Dallas this year, 2004. We are coming. So we'll have details for that when it happens. But I am so excited I can't tell you. I want to thank Russ Martin for being so generous to us and very supportive. And I want to thank literally thousands of people in the Metroplex who wrote in asking where we went or where we were or why weren't we on at 7 or whatever. And all I can say is that I am just very pleased to be back. Dallas is a big, important radio market, and we have always gotten a very good response, even during the over a year, about a year and a half actually, that our show has been running on tape at 11 o'clock at night. So thank you, everybody, for making this possible. And we'll try to do a good show, and we'll try to do Russ Martin proud, and the whole radio station. Very excited. Very, very. Of course, the rest of this week was heard on Live 105.3, but it was heard at 11 o'clock. So on wide open telephones, we can talk about anything you like. It could be anything we discussed on the air this week, anything you think we should have talked about. If this is the first time you're hearing our show, you can call in, ask a personal question. You can yell, scream, complain, jump up and down, say with an absolute abject jerk you think I am. By the way, I'm proud to be known as a jerk. And it's all fair game as long as you're entertaining when you call in. If you're not, our bouncer, Dean J. D'Amelio, also known as Dino, Dino with a criminal record, and people think I'm making this up, but I'm not. The man knows his way around a Louisville slugger. Just ask the parole board. Dean will take care of you before you ever get on the air. You won't even get on the air. And I should tell you that on Fridays, Dean hangs up on about 98% of the callers that come in, and that's on a day when he's being nice. So if you don't think you can do it, if you're not in the target demographic, if you don't have the energy and excitement and wit to get on the air, don't even try, Grandpa. And may I say this, too. We don't completely discriminate. If you are old and I can have my way with you, slice you and dice you and make an example of you, well, of course you'll get on the air. You old bat, you'll get on. Then I will have my way with you. Our toll-free telephone number, 1-800-5800-TOM. It's 1-800-5800-866. We're back live in Dallas, baby.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
Any guy who opens the door for a girl is just asking for trouble. You know what? I'd have no problem opening the door for a girl as long as she was polishing my knob when I was done.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis. Only on Hot Dog 1080 KO Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Live in Dallas, live. Every night, 7 to 10 on Live 105.3. Live, live, live. It's Robert on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Robert.
How you doing?
Do you care, Robert?
Yes, we do now that you're back live with us.
Thank you, Rob. Robert's in Fort Worth, by the way. How's it going?
It's going good. A little rainy, but we're getting there. We can't wait for the first Flash Friday to come.
Oh, you know what? That'll be coming in April, as a matter of fact.
Yes, it will.
Yes.
You know, the Dallas-Fort Worth area has more per capita plastic surgeons than any place else in the country, and the girls love to show off the handiwork.
I am certain that's true. And while we diss chicks in certain cities, but we have said before, and I'll say again, Dallas has some of the hottest chicks in the world.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Can't wait for you to get down here. We're glad you're back. Missed you while you were taped live to us, 11 o'clock at night. That was a little bit of a bummer. But We're glad you're back live now.
Well, you know what? These things always work themselves out in the end.
Yes, I hope so.
Robert, thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Appreciate the call. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Jonathan in Dallas. Jonathan, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Yeah, F. Bob McNeil. Bring back Tom. Quit the local talent. We're glad you're back, buddy.
Jonathan, thank you.
We don't need him sitting in our backyard to entertain us.
That's right.
Damn it.
For God's sake. And by the way, we will come to Dallas. We will be there this year. I'm telling you right now, that is happening. It has not happened before in all the time we've been on Live 105.3, but it is going to happen this year.
Yeah, I want to give Dino my name so you can bring me down a California Mamacita.
Oh, is that what you like?
Yeah, I like it. I like it, baby.
Oh, boy. Well, you know we can certainly set you up.
As long as it's soft and mushy.
You like it soft and mushy, do you?
Yeah.
I like it when it oozes a little bit.
Do what?
I like it when it oozes a little bit.
Yeah. Makes a little bit of a mess. That's the most fun.
If it isn't a mess, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, damn straight. Hey, can you take me out with the thank you Jesus followed by a big bong rip?
Here you go, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jesus.
No, we did the other way around. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Tony is calling from Alvarado, Texas. Tony, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. Good to have you back, man.
Thank you.
I've missed you. Been over a year and a half. Couldn't wake up. Sheep awake at 11 o'clock at night. I'm glad you're back.
I don't blame you. That's hellacious time in radio. Hellacious.
And we just want to know, welcome back, and we can't wait to see you when you get to Texas.
I'm looking forward to it, Tony. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Tom.
Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM. John in Dallas. Look at all these calls from Texas. John, you're on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, John.
How you doing?
Do you care?
Oh, yes, I do.
I'm doing great.
Man, I'm so glad you kicked that bitch's ass and pushed her where she belonged.
Oh, no, I didn't kick anybody. I just did my show, but hey.
No, but the hell, you're the man.
John, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Tom Leykis Show.
Listen to you.
Hey.
I'm
Later.
loving that. John, thank you. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Gavin in Dallas. Gavin, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Welcome back, Tom.
Thank you, Gavin.
No problem, man. The king is back.
Oh, I love this.
Thank goodness. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, Gavin. Now, this time, we don't want to screw it up this time. We want to get big numbers.
Hey, you got my number.
Large numbers. We need to get large ratings that will do Mr. Russ Martin proud as we follow him.
Come on, Big D. Help us out for Tom.
Yes. There we go.
There you go.
Little horn honking there. Very good.
There you go.
Well, thank you for that, Gavin.
No problem, right? Hey, the guy's right. Bring home some mamacitas, all right?
Oh, you too, huh?
We got some mamacitas here.
You're down with the brown, huh?
Yeah, of course. Come back with the black. Come on.
There we go.
Right. Take it easy, man.
Thank you, Gavin. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Ron in Grand Prairie, Texas. You're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Welcome back, Tom.
Thank you, Ron.
Hey, it's good to have our daddy after our big brother now.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming back.
Oh, I am so happy. I tell you, Dallas is the 5th largest market in America, and the radio business is a very important market to have. And, to be on tape around midnight, it just doesn't do it. You got to be on, got to have some input from Dallas and the Metroplex. Got to.
Got to call you live.
That's
Everybody
right.
listen.
Well, the station is Live 105.3, so
that's right.
We should be live.
That's right. Thank you, Tom.
Ron, thank you. Love it. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Stephanie on the Tom Leykis Show.
Tom?
Stephanie?
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Stephanie. What are you laughing about over there?
Oh, you sound adorable.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Tom, I have to find out. A couple of nights ago, you were talking about your friend and about his wife who was going out.
No. I was talking about a friend who met a guy.
Exactly.
Who had a wife. Yeah, it wasn't my friend whose wife was cheating. It was.
No, exactly. He met his wife knew somebody else. Because
right.
They would go out and have their little talks, and they all ended up at dinner.
Right.
Okay. Now, What did your friend decide to do? Because I had to go to a meeting and I couldn't listen to what everybody called in to say to tell him what to do.
So far, my friend has taken my advice, which was to just say, hey, that's great, I've got your number, I'll call you, and then, kind of forget to call. Kind of flake.
No. He has to tell him.
Has to tell him?
Has to.
Really?
It's his duty. I'll tell you why. I was on the other end of that. I was the woman who was married, blissfully married, totally ignorant of something that was going on. I was the person sitting at the table smiling, saying, oh, how wonderful everything is. And the husband was having an affair that everybody knew about. He is eventually going to find out, and he's going to know everybody who knew about it. And
well, that's why I'm telling this guy, do not become friends with this guy. Do not play golf with him. Do not hang out with him.
Okay, well, that's fine, but one way that he's got to tell him, though. He's got to get word to him. Either if he doesn't become friends with him, he was a nice guy. One way, he has to get word to him of what his wife is doing.
Well, I don't know about that. I think my friend is in over his head as it is, and I think he should just stay out of it because those things, I think, can always come back and bite you in the ass.
Well, what did everybody else say?
People had different opinions. Some people agreed with you. Some people agreed with me. Some people thought they had other ideas about what ought to be done, like send an anonymous letter or something like that.
Exactly. You have to get word. I'm telling you, that was me. I was a person sitting at the table looking like an idiot, all happy. Everything is beautiful. He has to tell him.
All right, Stephanie. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Appreciate the call. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Mike in Arlington, Texas on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
What's up, Tom?
Oh, not much, Mike.
I just want to say welcome back. Took them 3 different times to do it, but they finally went back to what's best.
Yeah, and not only that, this is our 3rd radio station in Dallas. You may not know that because the other 2 we were on were barely on the radar screen.
No, sir, I didn't know that.
We were on an AM station it was named after the Arbitron rating. It was called KOOO. 1190 AM, we were on there. We actually came to town and did the show, too. But in front of nobody. But that was like 5 years ago. And then we were on another station, which was on that same frequency, but at different call letters. I don't even remember what the call letters were. But, we belong on FM with Russ Martin and Howard Stern. That's where we belong.
Yes, sir.
With a full power radio station that can be heard in like 2/3 of the state of Texas. That is where we belong.
Yes, sir. We just wanted to say welcome back, Tom.
Mike, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Yeah, we're live now in Dallas every night beginning at 7 o'clock. And you will hear us following the Russ Martin Show every evening. And so, no, this is not a mistake. They didn't press the wrong button. We are here now, baby. And we'll be coming to town later in the year. It's wide open telephone. It's toll free at 1-800-5800-TOM. It's 1-800-5800-866. You can call them anywhere in the country, for God's sake. More of your telephone calls coming up on this Friday as we continue. Don't go anywhere.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Leykis on Hot Talk 1080 KOT.
Anyways, in the meantime, I'll tell you about how I got these new shoes, and I was trying to get them on, and I put my 2 fingers in the back, and I tried to pull the shoe up, and then I ended up just whipping my hand back and hit myself in the nut.
It sucked, dude. You know, it's crazy. You don't even do drugs.
Yeah, I do.
Way to go, buddy.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM, our screener, Team J. D'Amelio. Every Friday we play back some of the callers who tried to get on the air who didn't. And that was one of them. Wide open telephones on the Tom Leykis Show. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Sean on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello. Sean.
It is an honor to finally talk to you.
I agree.
I want you to know, yesterday you thanked everyone in Baltimore for listening to you.
I did. The ratings came in, and we went from 15th to 4th place in 1 3-month period.
Well, I want you to know the thank you goes to you, Professor.
Really?
Yes. You have enlightened our lives. You have made us see the light and see Leykis 101, and we thank you for that.
Yes.
My friend Charlie and I have been loyal listeners for you for 9 months, And we have easily had 15 other people become loyal listeners of you as well.
I love that. And we went on the air in a city that is known for soft-shell crabs, and we now have brought you callers who have crabs, which I think is perfectly appropriate.
100%, especially on Baltimore Street.
Absolutely.
Tom, could you take me out with a bong hit and a Kobe Bryant?
Sean, here you go.
Thank you, Tom.
1-8.
Oh.
This is about us. She's so special to me. You're a beat to my heart. You're the air I breathe. She's so special to me.
1-800-5800-TOM. And for those of you listening in Dallas, maybe hearing our show for the first time in a while, yes, we take people out Kobe Bryant style here. Yes, we do. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Thomas. He's calling from Redford, Texas. Thomas, you're on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hello, Father.
Hello, Thomas.
How are you?
Do you care, Thomas?
I do.
I'm doing great.
I'm ready to see you in Dallas.
I'm ready to come to Dallas.
Well,
you're the air I breathe. She's so special to me.
1-800-5800-TOM. And for those of you listening in Dallas, maybe hearing our show for the first time in a while, yes, we take people out Kobe Bryant style here. Yes, we do. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Thomas. He's calling from Redford, Texas. Thomas, you're on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hello, Father.
Hello, Thomas.
How are you?
Do you care, Thomas?
I do.
I'm doing great.
I'm ready to see you in Dallas.
I'm ready to come to Dallas.
Well, I'm ready to sell my ass just to get tickets to come see you in Dallas.
Well, I'm telling you, in 2004, we're coming. The station told me today we're coming.
I already did too, Tom.
I love it.
Hooch.
Thomas.
I love it. I love it.
I think that's great. Thomas, thank you. Jeremy in Flowermont, Texas. Jeremy, you're on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Tom?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to go, did you want to talk to Tom?
Hello, Dad.
Hello, son.
How's it going, baby? Yes, I do care.
I'm doing great, Jeremy.
I just want to be one of the first. Some of the guys welcomed you back to Dallas and stole some of my thunder. Good job running that biatch off the air. And it is raining in Texas, and let the words of Tom Leykis rain down on Big D, baby.
Well, thank you for that, Jeremy. Every night now, live at 7 o'clock following Russ Martin. That's our deal.
Hey, Tom, can you take me out with a Kobe Bryant and a gunshot blast, baby?
Here it comes, Jeremy.
This is about us. She's so special to me. You're a beat to my heart. You're the air I breathe. She's so special to me.
1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Now, not everybody in Texas loves my ass. Jonathan in Garland, Texas, is calling in, and he doesn't like me at all. Jonathan.
Yeah, we kind of laughed at that, honestly. I mean, I'm listening to you on the radio, and I have to take Advil because you're giving me a headache.
Really?
And the people that call...
Let me ask you a question. Did somebody put a gun to your head and make you tune in?
No, literally the annoyance is what made me so mad. The annoyance...
No, you wouldn't be annoyed if you would turn the radio off. Why don't you turn it off right now?
I did turn it off, and
Well, my voice is coming out of the radio even though it's turned off?
Like I said, I shut the...
I hear the radio in the background right now. What do you mean you turned it off? I hear it right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's that noise in the background?
I'm outside of the truck. Maybe the guys are in the car listening.
Yeah, maybe they are. So it is still turned on.
So how long have you been out of the business? You said you just got back in this business?
No, and you know that's not true. I've been doing this show for 10 years, as you probably know.
So when is it time to be retired?
You know, I'll tell you what. You just run right through that list of vaudeville material you've got there, son. You keep going. You know what? I've heard every one of these. And you know what? I can buy and sell you. I could come down there to Garland and buy you and your pickup truck and the whole ball of wax, probably 10 cents on the dollar.
How do you know you can buy me? You don't know me.
Please.
No, seriously.
Obvious.
You do not know me. You do not know what
I know everything I need to know.
I don't think so because you're wrong this time. So.
Really? All right, Albert Einstein. Why don't you give us your curriculum vitae?
No need to tell you. I don't care to tell you.
Oh, because you've got nothing to say. Because you got nothing to say. What you do is you sit there for 40 minutes. The show's now been on 40 minutes in Dallas. Shut it off. Go ahead. Do yourself a favor. Do me a favor.
I'm having thousands of listeners and asking you to shut up.
Well, I'm not going to shut up. In fact, I'm going to be on every night at 7 o'clock, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Nothing. What do you think about that? You run out of material there, son?
No, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to find the first step and jump off, because my life...
All right. Well, you go right ahead and do that. That means we won't be hearing your voice anymore on the air, you moron.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
Any guy who opens the door for a girl is just asking for trouble. You know what? I'd have no problem opening the door for a girl as long as she was polishing my knob when I was done.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis. Only on Hot Talk 1080.
1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Now, we're going to play this call we received on the show yesterday from a listener named Davina. Davina is 5'2" and 175 pounds. And she referred to herself as an effing fox. Here is the call. Why don't you ask him if those 70 extra pounds are causing him to be turned off?
Okay, are these 70 extra pounds causing you to be turned off?
No.
He says no.
No, so he's a chubby chaser. What is your size, dear, now we've gone this far?
I'm like, 13.
What store sells 13? Come on. Lane Bryant.
No.
The Forgotten Woman.
The Gap.
By the way, you know why they call it the Forgotten Woman? Because when a woman gets that fat, no man remembers her or wants to remember her. You are obese.
I mean, if you ask him, you can ask his friend that just walked in. I'm a f***ing fox.
Dear, you can't be 5'2", 175 and a fox.
I have a CD with a bunch of nudies of me.
Now, if you don't mind, we'll post one on our website and let the audience decide. How about that? So we'll just put whatever they write in, we'll put it up there. Do people think you're a fox? I'll tell you what, Miss Fox, why don't you send that picture in here?
I will.
All right, hang on. Dean's going to give you the email address. We're going to be sitting by the computer waiting for you to email it. So as soon as you get off the phone, you're going to send some of these in.
At home.
Oh, because you're a loser. I mean, it's 2004. How do you not have a computer?
Because I'm a retard.
Because you're a retard. I'll buy in on that. All right. Now, that call came in yesterday, and amazingly, because most of these women just disappear into the ether, amazingly, Davina sent us not one, but several photographs of herself naked. And I have posted these photographs at our website, blowmeuptom.com. www.blowmeuptom.com. You go there, you look at the photos, and then you decide for yourself what you think. Now, the reason Davina called in is that she said to us she wanted to know why her boyfriend would not have sex with her. She couldn't figure it out. And then I thought the pictures might have answered the question, but the boyfriend is on the phone now. Or she's out today, referred to him as the ex-boyfriend, but they live together. I don't know what that's all about. Brandon?
Sure.
Yes, here we are on the air. There you are, there I am.
All right.
What are you calling about?
Well, I guess you wanted me to call. I got home from work, and that was the message. Call Tom. So here I am. I'm calling Tom.
Oh, did Dean call you or something?
No, Davina had called in earlier.
Davina called you. Okay. Yeah, Davina, yes, has been on the show, and now you. So you don't know why you're calling?
Well, I was told to, well, it's actually true. The pictures that she had sent in, that was about 50 pounds heavier. They don't really do her much justice. And
so you're telling me that now she's a fox at 175.
She's starting to look really nice.
No, not starting to look really nice. 5'2", 175.
Right.
How does she look today?
Today? Well, she has a beautiful face. She has a beautiful lower body. She carries most of her weight up top.
You are aware that she sent the photos in and we have posted them on our website.
Right.
And you are aware that people have been sending their responses.
Right.
And you are aware, and I'm trying to be nice to you here, Brandon, but she referred to you as her ex-boyfriend, said that if you didn't have sex with her more often, she was going to stop being your girlfriend, And that the two of you still live together. That's what she said. Is that true?
Yeah, that's pretty much true, yeah.
And why are you still living with her?
Well, because we're still really good friends. I mean, she's a really cool girl.
Uh-huh. Do you have a girlfriend?
Well, just her would be the only one I would consider.
But she said you're not her boyfriend.
At this point, but also yesterday she told you that I was also marriage material.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. The fact is, you're living with a woman. Are you having sex with her? No.
Not for a while, no.
Why not?
Well, she hasn't let me touch her for like the last month and a half, 2 months.
Well, why did she call in and say that she can't figure out why you won't have sex with her?
She thinks that I don't like sex is the problem. But, in fact, I like it just fine. It's just that she wants me to be, like, more sexually aggressive. You know, it's like when certain times are wrong. You know, it's like when, you know, like, I'll come home from work and there will be, 3 or 4 people here. She wants to go in the other room and bang one out real quick. And it's like, come on now, I just come home from work, let me wash my balls,
Uh-huh. Let me ask you this question, Brandon. She told us that you weigh 343 pounds.
That's probably pretty accurate.
And she told me that over a year ago, she told you that you had to lose weight and you promised to do it.
Right.
But you haven't done it.
Right.
And that's why you're not her boyfriend anymore.
To an extent, yeah.
What do you mean to an extent? Yes or no?
Okay, yes.
Yes. All right. So she's dumped you. But you're still paying half her rent.
I'm paying all the rent.
You're paying all the rent. No wonder she's still living with you.
That's right. I pay all the rent.
That's why she's still living with you.
I pay all the other bills. So it's like, yeah.
No, that's why she's still living with you.
Well, she ain't dumb.
Uh-huh.
She ain't dumb.
Now you understand, people, the reviews are in. And have you seen, we posted some of the responses on our website.
All right.
Have you seen them yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't gotten a chance to.
The reviews are not good.
Really?
Really?
Well, I'm sure there's some that are good.
Not many.
But what about her face?
Especially her face.
What's that?
Especially her face.
Especially her face. Well, people must be smoking crack. She has a beautiful face.
Well, somebody said, well, is she a butterface? And I had to say, no, she's not, because a butterface has a great body and a lousy face, but she's not even that.
Wow, that's hard.
A butterface with you. I'm just being honest. You want me to lie to you? Oh, she's beautiful.
Well, she is. I mean, I'm looking at her right now. She's beautiful to me. I mean,
but not to the vast majority of humanity who are looking at her pictures at blowmeuptom.com.
Well, that's just your audience.
You know how many millions of people are going to the website and looking at those pictures?
Well, because you're one of a kind, Tom, and so you have a lot of listeners.
So, but isn't it interesting how like millions of listeners have the same opinion?
Well,
with few exceptions.
Like I said, yeah, there's a few exceptions.
Very few.
What's that?
Very few.
Well,
they're probably all 343 pounds, like you.
Well, that doesn't really matter. I mean,
and why do you pay all the bills, by the way? Just so she'll stay with you?
No, I'm just because I need a place to live too.
But why do you pay half the bills and she pay half?
Because if she had a job, that wouldn't be an issue. But
and why doesn't she have a job?
Good question. You'd have to ask her that one.
I see. But why don't you ask her since you're the boyfriend?
I'm her ex, remember?
Why don't you ask her because you're her roommate?
Well, I have. We talked about it. I mean, but...
Yeah, since you're paying the bills, aren't you the least bit curious?
Yeah, I mean, I've asked her when does she get a job. She says, well, I'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow never comes.
Well, why do you tolerate that?
Well, I care about her. I mean, I don't want to boot her out.
She doesn't care about you. She's perfectly happy to have you pay all the bills.
Well, I mean, that must mean that she's somewhat happy with me to an extent.
No, it means she likes having all the bills paid.
All right.
Because she already broke up with you.
Right.
Told you were too fat. Told you that you had to lose the weight, and you didn't. So she's still living there because you're paying all the bills. If you told her, starting tomorrow, you have to pay half the bills, she'd be out of there.
Yeah, true.
So you know that. So you're essentially buying her friendship.
Wow. Never really looked at it that way.
Well, maybe you should.
Wow. I don't know. I mean, all I can say is she's a great person. I mean, let alone the fact she's a female, she's a great person.
Great person. She doesn't work, can't find a job, won't look for a job.
She can find one. I mean,
she got up to 225 pounds.
She was comfortable with me. She was comfortable.
Well, that's because you're 343 pounds.
Yeah, so maybe she was trying to play catch up.
And why did you promise to lose weight and then not do it?
I'm lazy.
You're lazy. She's lazy. It's a marriage made in heaven.
Oh, man, you crack me up sometimes, Tom.
Well, I'm sure I do. Now, Brandon, you go to the website. Take a look at the pictures and the comments people have made about them.
All right, I will do that.
All right, you do that right now.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
Hello, Tom. How are you?
Do you care, Elise?
You know what? I really don't, but that's okay. I got on the air.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Eric in Dallas on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, actually, Eric is my husband, and I'm in Dallas, and I think that it is an absolute tragedy that you got on the air in this time slot.
Really? So, in other words, your husband helped you to call in and try to make a crank call here? Is that what it is?
Crank? No, but I got hung up on by your program director earlier because...
Well, I'll hang up on you right now. How about that? Tough luck. I'm on the air, sweetheart. You can't do anything about it. Write a letter. Boo-hoo-hoo. It's Lynn on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, it's Linwood, Tom.
What's going on, Lynn?
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. Lynn's in Fort Worth.
I am, and I did not know you were coming back, and I've had a bad day, and it's raining. And I've had a bad day. If it was raining poontang, I'd get hit with a penis.
Oh.
And I hear that you're on the air after not knowing you're coming, and boom.
Every night following Russ Martin at 7 o'clock, Lynn. Thank you.
The Tom Leykis Show.